Hello, English scholars. Let us speak of identifying run-on sentences. As you guys know, a complete sentence, otherwise known as an independent clause, has a subject, a verb, and it expresses a complete thought. If you smash two complete sentences together without the proper punctuation, it's called a run-on sentence. If you separate them with only a comma, this is called a comma splice. If you separate them with a conjunction without a comma, this is still wrong. It's still a run-on. Every one of these sentences that you see here is incorrect. Let's look at the very first one. I went to the doctor. I was sick and afraid it would get worse. Your first clue is that you can hear how rushed those sentences sound when you read them together. Notice you have a subject, you have a verb, and you have a complete thought. But then you have a second subject, a second verb. Actually, you've got two verbs in this part of it, and another complete thought. Your clue at where they smash together is where your second subject appears. So you need something here. We'll talk about what in a different video. Number 2, the American Revolution began after the Declaration of Independence was signed. The war ended with the Battle of Yorktown. Do you hear how rushed that was? Again, subject, verb, complete thought, second subject, second verb, second complete thought. That's a problem. Okay? This is an example in number 3 of a comma splice. We have the subject, the verb, complete thought, subject, verb, complete thought, and they're separated by a comma. This is incorrect. This is a comma splice. Okay? This is still wrong. You can't just throw a comma in there and expect it fixes it. Okay? We'll talk about that in a little bit, but know that that is a comma splice and that is incorrect. Number 5, you can go to the volleyball game or you can go to the band concert. Two options, right? You've got that either or thing, so you have the fanboy right there, the or. But you do not have a comma here where you should, which means this sentence is still grammatically incorrect. You have to have the comma in front of the fanboy, which we talked about in the fanboy video. So, you can look at these 7 examples. You can see where I've made the subjects red, the verbs green. I've underlined the complete thoughts. These examples are wrong. The punctuation is incorrect at them. In another video, we're going to look at the model sentences that are correct, and we'll be able to see what a correct compound sentence with 2 complete sentences together looks like. Hope that made sense to you. If not, please ask some questions.